To me, it's the beauty, and it's great, and I just would like to keep it somewhat the way it has been going for all these years. I don't want to see jet skis out here.
You're already getting political, huh?
Yeah. Matter of fact, they probably, someone could drive up here and put a jet ski on if they're doing kayaking right now at this time of year. But that will never. Why did I even say that? Because now I'm going to plant the seed in someone's mind too. I don't think so. But I hate motorized vehicles, and that's what I love about or motorized recreational vehicles and stuff like that. That it's just gorgeous here.
Yeah, down pond mostly in the winter to skate. It's been great because it's a place where nature and people can come together. And so for me, I love seeing the beaver, how the beavers are changing and affecting the pond, how the level goes up and down year to year, where the different lodges are, how big they are, how small they are, the dams. So that's all cool. But to me, coming out and skating, like for what windsurfing is to you, skating to me is sort of a highlight of the year, right? It's sort of, like when you and all your windsurfing buddies have your beepers and you'd say, hey, the wind's at 40 knots or whatever it is. It's the same thing with the ice. You and I are usually the first ones out on the ice. For years I was really the first one out. This year you did it. With a dry suit,
right? Because
and I followed behind.
Sure that the ice was okay. Although our interviewee Kiko here is pretty solid about getting out there fairly quickly.
Actually, this year she was out early too.
Yeah, much to our surprise that she was out there. I think a couple times before us, and it's like whoa. But good job, touche.
I like to come out, to skate, and what's been really great is it's been a great way to meet people, right? So you and I knew each other from other things from the Mushroom Club.
Yeah, originally.
And but then we kind of reconnected out here skating, and this is something we do together every year.
Yeah. I mean,
many times as we can, and then the rabbi comes out. Rabbi Jonathan's out here, and Paul and what's Paul's wife? Paul Alexander. And, so there's a gaggle of people who are really into this, Kiko and Megan, and it's kind of nice that we all do this together.
Right, yeah. And as far as over skating this year, I was waiting for that to happen because there was a couple, and of course I think that's more maybe on the weekends.
Yep.
I think the kayaking situation on the weekends can be a lot at times.
And I've never seen that.
I'm not a kayaker per se. I've kayaked a couple times here.
Yep.
But it's this winter on the weekends, it never to me felt like there was way too many people out here, so that was great.
No, but actually there was 1 or 2 days when there was probably more people out here than we'd ever seen. There was several couples people we had never seen, but it was still great. It was kind of fun and social, and
it didn't cramp anyone's style. That's really, I think, part of the situation. And it was very, very nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah. I think while parking may have been a little bit of an issue a couple times, but out on the ice, even if there's 20 or 25 people, you don't really feel that because you can always find spots. And what's so great about this pond is its odd shape and its cracks and crevices, so to speak. You can go, you and I skate pretty much every inch of it, and we can always hide out and bounce around.
Yeah, no, it's very good. And of course, there's a danger element. As one of our friends, Paul, apparently he fell in the year before, and it was very thick ice, but he was very close to a beaver thing, and so it's I don't like full danger, but the element of danger does make it more exciting, and you got to be on your toes, and it's
I'll
good.
Continue to let you go first then. I do not like the element of danger.
He does kind of send me out first, but with the dry suit I actually felt fairly safe because
and the ropes,
and he has ropes, he has whistles. This guy is comes prepared.
How do you use ropes?
Well, Rick brought a rope actually just in case, so we pull, in case we had to pull somebody out.
Oh, okay, so
you throw him the rope,
have to have
and
two
then he would throw me the things that he has around his neck, which is a combination whistle and then ice pick, so I could pick myself out. But
but you can't do it by yourself. you have to have it on.
With the rope, you can't do it by yourself, but
with the ice
I wear
picks.
these ice picks around my neck, right? You've seen those. Remember, I have those things that I wear around my neck, and they can come off. God forbid anybody falls in or I fall in. They come off, and you would literally, they have spikes, and you would literally be able to pull yourself out of the ice. In theory, that's if you have the good sense to do that while you're sitting there freezing and potentially dying. So
Maybe we should get Kiko
a set.
Yeah,
NordicSkater.com.
yeah, because yeah,
Or you can make your own with a couple of nails and a string. Literally, you could. I wouldn't necessarily
Okay,
recommend
but
that.
you know, if I fall, I would stab myself.
Well,
no,
that's true.
well, yeah, I think they got whatever. Anyways, okay.
Do you guys skate elsewhere, like in other places? And how does this pond compare to other ponds?
Okay, I'll take the first stab at that. We do have our rotation of places, and I swear to God, I'm not going to mention them by name here because I mean people know about them and they're all whatever. But I am a bit of a NYMBY, not in my backyard. But what is so cool about our skating rotation is that there was one year when there was ice, and then it snowed, and there was ice on here, and then it snowed on here, and so therefore the ice wasn't good. But then within 10 minutes of here there was a place, because then it went into a deep freeze. 10 minutes from here there was a place that there was no ice when it snowed, and then it got really, really cold. This place was unskateable, and the other place was that one time it was so flat and beautiful. It was such incredible ice skating at that spot. And then of course then we have our third spot, which can also at times freeze better. The year that this year, thank God, this past season, the water level was high.
Yep.
Even though
Skating
they had a thing with
great.
the dam got breached by a mistake from the highway department and stuff. But then there was one year due to the hurricanes that during the winter this dam was breached and the water level was artificially low here, and it made for horrible ice skating. It actually didn't freeze as well here that year, and it really, again, that was a quality of life thing for me. I didn't like that, but what can you do? And then I thought that the beavers wouldn't be able to put it together again. I thought it should be man-made to put the dam back up, but the beavers they did the job apparently that year.
They did.
So.
Yeah, no, I think to me, we have our rotation, and I would probably say three
big
very local spots, one other spot further away,
I don't go
which I'll mention, North-South Lake. But
I don't go.
It's not really great.
It's too far.
It's too far, and it's not that great. It's not as pretty as this. There aren't that many houses on it, and then when you skate to the back part of the pond, is when you get those views, of the mountains and the sunset. And we've skated out here on full moon.
Yep.
We've skated out, in the evening. We've skated out here at incredible sunsets, right? It's just sort of incredible out here. So to me, and the shape of the pond is so irregular that we have all these great little places to hide out and nooks and crannies, whereas some of the other places we skate are not. The other main place we skate, which Rick doesn't want to mention, but that's okay. I'm not going to mention. Is almost like skating on it's almost like skating on a long rectangular.
Hey, watch it there.
Yeah, watch it there. We're giving it away.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they all have their different strengths and weaknesses.
Absolutely.
And I'd say this one. To me, I like this one the best.
Oh yeah.
Because of its irregular shape, the beautiful views, the incredible sunsets, the moon rises, and mostly because it feels safer than the other places because it's much shallower, or at least we think it's much shallower.
Right.
So we feel safer even if it might not be. And of course, the other thing that we love to do is skating around the dead stumps.
Yeah.
That is very special and feels really, it's unlike any other place around here for that.
Absolutely.